Hey, what's up? It's Light, and I thought it would be kind of cool to do a little tutorial because I haven't done one in a while, and it kind of makes me feel good to help people out. So, if you can't tell by the books on the ground, which I didn't realize were there till just now, um, we're gonna be coding essentials. Well, it's not really code. It's configuring essentials books so they can be in kits. So, for example, let's see. I have no clue what kits I have configured right now, but all right. So I have a couple. Book is for a previous project, and I deleted it, and that's why it says that kit is improperly defined because I don't have the certain book.txt. And if you don't understand what I'm saying, don't worry. It'll be super easy once you know what you're doing. And yeah, all right. And you can see that I already started for prison. That's what I'm going to be making here. Uh, I it the idea of creating a tutorial just came to me, so that's what I'm going to be doing now. Uh, I'll show you the code that I already did, and you can really copy off of it. It's nothing special at all, and I'll teach you the tips and tricks of what I do. So make it look good and all that good stuff, I guess. So why don't I show you what I have already? Alright, so in here in Notepad++, which is pretty good, I would recommend you to get it. I guess I'll put a link to it in the description. But anyways, um, for the regular essentials, it'll give you these 4 kits as default, and then I have this. Well, this was for an old project, for like Skyblock, but those never got used, and people still want them, so I mean, whatever. People want the prison book more, so that one probably will be used. Alright, so up here, you're probably like, dude, I don't even understand any of this. Well, that's okay, because I'm going to teach most of it to you. I'm not going to teach it all. I'm going to teach you how to do basics for a book. And, alright, so basically what we got here is help. Oh, by the way, every time you go in one, it's 2 spaces. That's just how YML file or yeah, YAML files are configured. Most configuration files are the exact same way. Some go by 4 spaces on every, but this one goes by 2. So uh there's signs, or not signs, but there's a reason to that, and I'm not gonna go into why it's like that and what it's called and stuff. But yeah, just a little trick to know. If you're like, why isn't my kit working? Well, make sure that it's spaced right. Oh, and also I should mention that with Notepad++, it'll like automatically put you right here. But you can see if I start to type, it'll turn red, and that means it's not valid. I don't know why, but I think it puts in tabs, and YAML doesn't, or you can't have tabs, so you'll have to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 back, because we're 3 notches in. And I'm basically gonna copy what I have up here, and tell you how to do it as I type it. So 387, that's the Minecraft ID for the written book, and we want to give them 1, and the title is going to be I'll put these in the description. This website's really good. I'll put this in the description too. A lot of them don't work though with TXT files, and I don't know why. Well, the encoding is weird on those, and I don't understand why they just don't put it in, but whatever. It's not my problem right now. So, Control C and Control V for shortcuts for any of you that don't know. Underscores, they'll be translated to spaces, uh, except for with a couple exceptions, and I'll get to that pretty soon. So, I'm going to do prison, oops, help, book. Yeah. Alright, and you want to make sure for every attribute you give into the items, um, there will be no spaces. So, see, author is all one. That's why they have the underscores. And the lore, all one. And book is all one. Alright, so author. This is where the exception comes in. You cannot have a space in author. It's kind of a drawback, I guess, but if you make sense, or try to make sense of it, it's Minecraft usernames don't have spaces in it, so I don't know, might crash the game or something oops, if you try. Whoa. And just to make it look cool, I mean, you can do any colors in the names too. Like my IGN is DJ Mr. Funnyman, and it's quite old, but as most of you know, and how you got to this video, you know that I go by Lightside, so you can name it. It doesn't have to be a legit username. I mean, that's why I'm putting this funky text. Oh, shoot, didn't realize I had that there. I'm tired. Alright. Oh, that too. Alright. So, that's why we have that there. And just copy and paste that, because shortcuts, you know, gotta love them. Alright, lore's interesting. You're like, how do I get multiple lines of lore? Well, I'll show you that. So we want to go contributions underscore for space, color, oops, and then if you want to do a new line of lore, you want to hold shift and then the key underneath the backspace and above the enter, and on a Mac it should be the return, although I'm not 100% sure. And so just do that, and then you always have to start off with another color code because it resets it. So we want to do right click, underscore, open. And then this is very important. You want to make sure you have book and then the name of the book. And the name of the book, oops, that's for something I'm about to post. It will be this, but I'll get into this in the next episode. I don't know how I'm doing on time, but I'll keep them to like what, 15-minute, 10-minute episodes, just so you don't get bored. And you know, a lot of people have time restrictions and whatnot. But yeah. So whatever you want your book to be called, just put it right here. It doesn't even matter. Like I could name it like this, and it wouldn't even matter. I'd just change the name of the book into book.txt. No one's gonna see it. It's just for essentials to know what book it gives you. So book help. And I'm just gonna delete that because I already have it. If you save, you can reload your server. But oh, I got it. That's when I did kibble. Alright, so you can reload your server like that after you did the essentials file. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say for that. I mean, I don't know why they don't put in like /e reload or anything, but I'd like that. Because with Spigot, Spigot, I don't know how you pronounce that, I don't, but it crashes the server, like, on uh, most releases. It crashes the server upon, like, every couple reloads. I don't know why, and, I don't know, it's probably a bug. I've tried it with, like, without any plugins, and it still does the same thing. Tried multiple versions of Spigot, and, yeah. And I'm also pretty sure it does it with Bucket, but I'm not 100% sure. But I don't use Bucket. And I'm not going to go into the difference because why should I do that? Alright, so reload your server after you have made the kit. And then you should be able to do kit help. But it should say that kit is improperly defined, contact an administrator for you because you haven't made the book yet. Which what we're going to start up now. So let's just get that out of our way. Let's say we're going to make a new book. This book is going to be called, I don't know, let's just name it test. Actually, it'll be whatever, well, I'm just going to exit out of that. Whatever you named it in here, because it needs to correspond. So, just for the heck of it, because I'm not using it, we'll name it tutorial. And so, this is where the fun and creativity starts. Up here, there's roughly 28 spaces per line, but that's usually without like formatting such as bold and like italics. I think that's italics, but whatever. And I mean, it gets larger, smaller. I don't really mess around with that too much. I mean, if it goes over to the next line, I just let it go over to the next line. Burp City. And yeah, alright, I'm running low on time, so I'll see you guys in the next episode to start coding your book. See ya.